The boss, he counted this in front of me, all right? He made sure it was $600.
We call this the chalet, man. This is beautiful. Yes, this is gorgeous.
Yes, it's a pimp palace.
If you're watching us on YouTube, you know exactly where we are. If you're not, just imagine we are in a chalet. This is brought to you by our good friends at General Tire. Go to GeneralTire.com to get $70 back Visa prepaid card with 4 qualifying passenger truck tires. Go to GeneralTire.com. All right, Josef Newgarden joining us here in the Freak Nation. IndyCar Series winner from Texas Motor Speedway joining us here in the Freak Nation. I don't give a damn about your driving. Pull out that $600 right now.
Oh, the cold hard cash?
Pull out the cash that Roger Penske gave you in Victory Lane and show it to the Freak Nation right there on camera.
I mean, I'm just going to tell you, the boss, he counted this in front of me, all right? He made sure it was $600. And that's what it is. He's true to his word. He literally said 2 weeks ago at breakfast, which was the employee breakfast, we were all there at the team.
Yeah.
Whoever wins number 600, I'm going to give the driver $600 in cash. He's also given $1,000 to every team member. It's all going to get put on their checks. So it's not just this $600. He is such a great person. I love Roger being able to drive for him. They keep the morale up on the team.
Yeah.
You know, it's a team effort. You know,
Absolutely.
a win for IndyCar's, a win for our whole organization. So this was big. It was cool to be. You know, I guess 600. You know, you could laugh at that and say, well, 100, 200, 300. It's just getting silly at this point. But when you really look at it, it's been remarkable how much they've achieved over the last 50 years. It's really crazy.
Shows you how much he loves you. I mean, you get 600, every crew member gets 1,000. Clearly, they're more important.
Well, they definitely are. You know, we get to have the fun, but they put in the work.
That is true.
It is a real pleasure to be a part of the team, just a small part of it. But our part's pretty fun. You know, we get to have, you know, the most fun, I think, of everybody on race day.
I want to talk about that most fun thing right there because I overheard you in Victory Lane telling Scott McLaughlin that, dude, I was shaking. We have so much to talk about. What was this shaking? What was this you on the radio and the stuff that you haven't done before?
Well, you know, I went for broke is what happened. You know, Scott was in a good position. It was very difficult at the end of the race to try and get a run on him, just because he was getting a tow off all the lap cars in front of him. You know, the guys that were about to go a lap down. He's using basically their slipstream to keep his speed up on his car. So I couldn't really get a good run on him. I'm like, man, I wish we didn't have all this lap traffic, because if it was just him and me, and he didn't have anyone in front, I think we would have been swapping the lead back and forth the entire stint. I think that's what would have happened. But then, you know, I was getting really frustrated that I couldn't get a run on him. But lo and behold, that lap traffic gave me the opportunity at the very end of the race. It held him up on the bottom lane in 3-4, and I said, you know what, I'm going to go for it. I'm going high side. If I hit the fence, I hit the fence. I don't care what happens. And so I went for broke. Fortunately, it stuck. And you saw what happened. We won the race. So it's the coolest victory I've ever had. And, you know, for someone like Scott, he's going to be disappointed. I'd be disappointed, too, if I lost that way. But he's a champion. He would have been a deserving winner if it worked out for him today. And he knows the long game. We're going to be racing like this for a long time together.
Hey, Freak Nation, our buds at General Tire want to give you $70 back on a Visa prepaid card. How do you get it? Well, you buy 4 qualifying passenger tires from General Tire, up to $70 back. We're not talking these high-performance bad boys you see in the ARCA series. Passenger tires. You follow me? For more information, go to GeneralTire.com. GeneralTire.com. General Tire delivers for whatever you do. And, of course, the official tire of the Freak Nation.
Hey, I'm Kyle Busch. The biggest racing weekend ever at Worldwide Technology Raceway, June 3rd through the 5th. And the Toyota 200 on Saturday, and it all wraps up on Sunday with the Enjoy Illinois 300. Get your tickets now. Brought to you in part by the Illinois Office of Tourism and Illinois South Tourism.
Josef Newgarden, winner at Texas. What would you have done if you were in McLaughlin's position? Seems like he made a mistake running up on the traffic. I know he was using the tow, but what would you have done if the roles were reversed?
It's impossible to say. You know, I didn't even see that we were going to – I mean, I didn't see the opportunity until I got into turn 3. So I think he just unfortunately was in the wrong place, wrong time. He was definitely getting very loose. I mean, he was just trying to hold on to his car, to be honest. We were a little bit stronger at the end. So I don't think he did anything wrong. It would have been very risky for him to go high side. If you say, oh, well, Scott, why didn't you go lane 2? I mean, that was a huge risk to go up there. It was not a lot of grip. no one really wanted to run up there. If he just throws away a race, trying to stay in front of me, I think people would have looked at that, especially on our team, and would have said, well, why did you do that? You're the championship leader. You won the first race. He was extremely measured today, and I think if anything, that's more of what he showed, is that he has a lot of intelligence. He knows exactly about the long game and what it's going to take to win a championship.
Was the spotter involved in that at all? Could the spotter have helped him, say, coming out of 3 to set up that pass a little better?
I don't think so. No, I mean, he just, he tried to get the run he could, and the guy kind of closed the door on him, so he was trying to get inside of him, but into turn 3. But like I said, the option to go lane 2 really wasn't there. That's why you didn't see people doing it all day, I mean, no one was doing it because it's very risky. I mean, I went for broke. Scott didn't do anything wrong. I just said, look, I'm going to try it. If I hit the fence, you'll still win the race. You'll still be a team victory. So why not? Maybe I should just try it. Yeah. So you can't blame Scott. He did a great job. He's just he wasn't in a position to go for broke like I was. I was in a little better spot for that.
Hey, man, watching you celebrate this race, I'm not going to say it was Indy 500-esque, but I haven't seen you celebrate a race like this. It reminded me of Helio Castroneves winning a 500 because you're pretty reserved, bro. Why was this so special for you?
I've never won a race last lap, last corner. I mean, that was like just the coolest. I just loved that. I didn't even know it was happening until it happened. I'm like, I was on the radio before the line, which is a no-no. You don't do that. You stay focused on driving the car. And I just couldn't believe it. It was so cool to be a part of it. I loved it.
Have you ever felt that type of adrenaline in your racing career before?
Yeah, you've definitely had big adrenaline moments, especially when you have like big saves or, you about wreck, but you just miraculously somehow saved it. That's kind of what it felt like, but it was more just the adrenaline of, oh my gosh, we're going to win this race. And I had no expectation to win the race. Yeah, like the last lap, I was just like, it's over. He was in position. He was in a better spot, and he's going to win it, and it's over. And then it wasn't.
Hold on just a second, Crash. I know you want to jump in here. We're tied in with WWTR Raceway in, St. Louis or Southern Illinois, depending on where you are. And I did a tease this morning saying, in front of your car.
Oh, my gosh, that's right. You
saying,
did.
Does Josef Newgarden have a chance to win here at Texas? Because he's your last winner at WWTR. I'm like, okay, bro.
Oh, are you trying to take credit? Is
Speed
that where
Freaks
you're going?
Mojo. It happens.
Can you just manifest that every race? If that's what it is, manifest it every race. We'll be in good shape. I'll send you cash if you manifest
He's got cash.
Yeah.
Straight cash,
Yeah.
Straight cash.
Straight cash, homie. There you go, Statman.
Cash is king.
Well, with that cash, where are you celebrating? Is it going to be, you said In-N-Out? Is it going to be In-N-Out or pizza? Or are you going to do champagne or beer or wine or
the thing that sucks, I got to get to the airport because I have to literally go do an appearance in Pennsylvania tomorrow for PPG, which is great. It's all part of the gig, but I'm gonna try and stop it In-N-Out with the team before going to the airport. So real
that's
quick,
priority. Yeah, let's let him go so he can go do that.
Yes.
That's a huge thing.
I love
but
that.
But beer or wine? What are you doing?
I don't know. I'm probably nothing tonight. Scott would be sloshed if it was him. He wouldn't be scared to tell you that.
No, he wouldn't.
But probably me. I'm just gonna get a milkshake. I'll be happy.
Washed anyway, losing.
That's true. Actually, that's fair. He probably will be. So.
All right. Well, enjoy the Penske party. What is that? Tuesday morning?
I don't know. Probably Tuesday. When is it? Probably Tuesday. Yeah.
Okay.
Was St. Louis your last win?
Yes.
Holy smokes!
Okay.
It was 3 or 4 races ago. Yeah. So.
Now we got to wait till freaking April to see you happy bastards. Jesus.
Can't wait.
Joseph, thanks for doing this, man.
Thank you, guys. Take care.
Thank you.
Looks like the Green 87 is in for an unscheduled pit stop.
It looks like an oil leak, Billy.
For more on the situation,
Let's throw it to Mom in the pits.
Well, the Green 87 is in trouble, but it has a long history of finishing strong. So what's your game plan?
What the 87 driver knows is that StopLink has special additives that renews worn seals, reduces engine noise, and oil consumption to protect your engine.
Lucas Oil. It works.